It's Week 10 of the National Football League. And coming up, it's Emmanuel Forbes, who's had quarterbacks numbers all season, coming down with 7 picks. It's the Commanders and the Ravens on Sunday night primetime.
We are pleased, as always, to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And, Charles, you look at this Raven team as they get ready here. The losers their last time out, so they'll look to make amends here.
And one of the best ways you can do that is to be at home, and they are. They're going to try and ride that home crowd and that wave of emotion to a victory in this one.
But meanwhile, for the visiting Commanders, they're halfway home, looking good at a perfect 8-0.
And not much to complain about so far, is there? I'd have to say they're the best team in the NFL through the first half of the year.
The shadow's starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The Ravens offense going to work, and as usual, it's Lamar Jackson, the former MVP of the league, at the helm.
And he remains the league's premier rushing threat and one of the big among quarterbacks. His goal each and every season, continue to expand his game as a passer and become well-rounded. All those highlight reel plays you see, they come. He can run it, throw it, and scares defenses every time he takes a snap.
Jackson, first play, going to throw. Throwing the out route, incomplete. It's Thompson. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
Not too many teams will use a first-round pick on a tight end, so you know that when one does, he's got to be pretty darn special.
A small example of why they took him in the first round there. Nice little catch and run to get the good yardage. In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. You talk about this Washington defense. In that win last week over the Giants, they were very good.
They forced 7 turnovers.
How many?
7.
7.
I mean, think about that number now. That's supposed to be a lucky number, right? Lucky for one side, unlucky for the other.
Give him 6 yards on the carry. It's going to be 3rd and 3 now. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. He'll grab 3 yards on the play, taking it himself for the first down.
And what a weapon to have when you can use your quarterback as a short yardage runner and pick up first downs.
Throwing is Jackson. That's complete, left side to Bateman. So the completion good for 7 there, and it'll be 2nd down. Now this defense for the Commanders, they were very strong in the win last week over the Giants.
And that's not the half of it. They forced 7 turnovers in that game, and I know we always talk about turnovers coming in bunches once you force the first one, but 7? That seems almost impossible, but we watched it happen.
It's been a 7-play opening drive, and this is 3rd and short. Now it's Jackson. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he will have a Ravens first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert here on 3rd and 3.
And they'll use him out of the backfield, and sometimes quite a bit. They're just trying to get him touches any way they can. 4 catches a week ago, there's another one right there.
And he'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 14-yard line.
That run wasn't a big breaker, but I don't think the guys on offense mind very much. They've got a nice drive going, and they might just be luring the defense in a little bit. They could probably come back with a play action, maybe go over the top. But right now, on this drive,
to the right side and intercepted. And the Commanders force the turnover. They'll take over at the 10. So the ball changing hands on the interception. But meanwhile here, we do have an injury on the... Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break.
The drive will start with an option going left. And he'll get this one up to about his 14. Give him 3 on the keeper there, and it is second down. They'll run with Harris. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
So, CD, you look at this offense and what they've been able to do. 8-0, perfect through the first 2 months of the year. Second half of the season still to come. We get that. But what kind of a percentage chance do you think that they have of running the table?
Partner, I think it's hard to say because history would tell us that the chances aren't good at all. We've seen a lot of good teams get to this point, and then they have that one bad week and takes them out of the running. I'm going to say 25%, and I feel like I'm being generous with that number. And the offense is saying to itself right now, if only they were all this easy, because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
He'll get this up to the 34, and a good lane opening up right away for him.
All right, check in on the numbers last week for Robinson.
21 carries, 99 yards, and a touchdown.
After the last game, they have plenty of reason to be confident in their running game. And even though they're facing a top 10 defense, they're not going to shy away from doing what they do best. Make them adjust to them. Make them stop what they do before they go to any type of a changeup.
And he'll go down at the 28. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. They'll send the tight end in motion. Here's Griffin.
Setting up the screen, Harris.
No gain on the screen there. It's second down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Griffin. And he will find his man on the end route. Complete. Call with a gain of 3 on the play. And 3rd and 8 now.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down.
Now it's Griffin. Now they go screen. It's complete. And they're going to stop him short of the first down as he's tackled at about the 21.
Now a pause, and there's an injured Raven in need of some assistance. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment.
Well, the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. Griffin will throw again.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Now Griffin.
Checks this one down to Robinson.
And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. So no gain on the play, and that will bring up 2nd down. Now Griffin. Over the middle, complete. It's Thomas.
And the Commanders are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. 1st and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points.
Griffin.
He's got it. Touchdown, Commanders.
A great play there. His 4th touchdown on the year.
And the Commanders are on the board first on the road here in Baltimore.
One of the keys to their long winning streak has been scoring first. An ideal drive right there, getting the first 6 points of the ball game.
Do you go back to our meeting with the offensive coordinator? Remember what he told us?
Absolutely.
With some teams, I script to probe in the early part of the game. Other teams, I script to attack. They've been in attack mode for these ball games and continue that in this one.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 7-0. So that drive, 12 plays in length.
And it was polished off by a Washington touchdown.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Ravens offense and Lamar Jackson set to take over once again. And he continues to show off his ability to run the football when the opportunity is right. He is the NFL leader in rushing yards from the QB position.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. You see Thompson's numbers from a week ago. 7 catches, 65 yards.
And he was able to get open there, but that's not always easy against this bunch defensively. We are deep enough into the season where numbers count. This is the #1 rated defense in the NFL. He'll have a tough time.
He's got it complete to Thompson. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
I got kicked out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size, can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
Flush to his right. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down. Jackson now.
Quick throw there is incomplete. He was looking for Rashad Bateman there,
but now it'll be 3rd down.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. You talk about this Washington defense.
In that win last week over the Giants, they were very good.
Yep.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. It'll be a sack and a loss of 3, but more importantly, it brings up 4th down.
On now to punt, Brad Robbins.
He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback.
The Commanders going to retake the field for drive number 2. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. I mean, look, they're on the road. So getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. It'd be ideal.
They start on the ground with Robinson here.
And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. 10 yards there, good for a Washington first down.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Washington.
After 7-0 on EA Sports. Washington with the football here to begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10. Back to Robinson now on 1st down.
And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
Now it's Griffin.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Touchdown, Washington. A big play there. 69 yards.
And the Commanders have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Boy, Charles, this offense is just so explosive. They lead the league in scoring, and another example of just how good they are right there on that play.
Yeah, we often overstate about how explosive teams are, but this team is truly a threat to score on every snap, especially on the first few plays of any series. And a big strike like that only adds to their reputation as the league's best offense.
Extra point right down the middle, and it's now 14-0.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. So now out comes this offense led by their quarterback as they take over once more. And he's been a real threat, not just with the arm, but with the wheels as well. NFL's leader amongst quarterbacks in terms of rushing touchdowns.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
Jackson, 4-4, their record through 8 games on the season. Would you say that this team has overperformed, underperformed, or are they kind of right where you thought that they would be?
Do you mind if I say yes, yes, and yes? Because ultimately to me, 4-4 is about where they should be, because we've seen weeks where they've been really, really good. They've looked terrific. Other weeks where we wondered just how good is this team. They want to be consistent in their play, not consistently inconsistent, which is what they've been thus far.
The Ravens on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. From the gun, he'll hand this off.
And he will not only not get the yard he needed, he goes the wrong direction. That winds up being a 4-yard loss and leads to 4th down.
Just a simple run play there on 3rd and 1, but this D was up to the challenge and stopped them, bringing up 4th down.
Here's Brad Robbins now.
It's taken to the 26. 8 yards on the return following a punt of 41.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. So here is Washington now to take over.
They've gone 2 months without a loss. 8 straight wins for them. And they've got the lead here in this one as well. Trying to make it 9 in a row. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
45 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times.
Thought they were going to have him down a lot earlier, but he was able to shed that tackle.
Shows the value of the weight room, doesn't it? Shows the value of the attitude when you run the football. Don't go down easily. Break a few tackles. Gain some additional yardage.
And he picks up about 6 as he gets this down to the 41.
Consecutive positive runs for him on the last 2 snaps. He certainly appears to be trying to put the offense on his back and just move them down the field when his number is called. The way he's running it, I keep going back to him.
Targeting Thomas on the out route, making the catch. That one a first down pickup of 8. Straight ahead, it's Robinson. Taken down at the 30. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. Ball on the 30 now. Here's second down and 7. Griffin. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
He's put up numbers in this one by pushing the envelope a bit whenever he could with deeper throws. But let's play a little philosophy here. Some plays it works. Sometimes they're ready for you. And that time, they were on guard. Incomplete.
And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 12-yard line. And now time will be called here as Washington has an injured player down on the field. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. Now a first down carry for Harris. He'll get this down inside the 10 for a pickup of about 3. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
That's not the first time they've gone his way on this drive, and they were obviously keyed into him because they were there to help break that pass up.
From the shotgun, Griffin. He throws and he hits the slant route to Thomas. And they get him down about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A third down pickup of 5. This offense converted once on fourth down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. They run for it with Harris. And he is not going anywhere. They stop him for no gain. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the first down. And this 10-play drive winds up yielding nothing. Well, their first fourth down attempt earlier was successful. This one backfires for a turnover on downs.
I like their aggressiveness. I like what they're doing. They got it the first time they went for it. Why not a second time? I don't think they'll be daunted from attempting it again. If you're on the defensive side of the ball, though, any fourth down stop is a big momentum play.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And a nice pickup as this one gets him to the 10-yard line. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here, 3rd and 5.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Here is 3rd and 5. Here's Jackson to throw.
He'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll have the first down as he's up to about the 18. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
They'll run on first down.
Carr up to the 20.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
They'll keep it on the ground.
It's Carr.
And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard.
Brings up 3rd and 8.
Jackson from the shotgun.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Yeah, these are the types of plays they're going to need to hit on if they're going to get back into this game. It hasn't been the greatest of first halves, but this is a nice throw here on third down, and they keep the drive going.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They go play action with Jackson. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
Now Jackson. That's complete. It's Zay Flowers with it. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
That's good for another Baltimore Raven.
Play action. Now Jackson. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. Here's Jackson. That's complete to his receiver, Bateman. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. From Commanders territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 46. He'll get this to Flowers, left side. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. 36 yards on the play.
And that might be exactly what they needed to wake up this home crowd. They haven't given them much to cheer for so far, and never underestimate the effect the home crowd with you can have on a game.
2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. In motion goes the tight end. From the gun, Jackson. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Thompson. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7. 2nd and 6 with the ball on the 7. Off the play fake. Here's Jackson. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it, and it brings up 3rd and 5 now. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Again, Jackson. He's got it. And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short. Line of scrimmage, the 2. They can still get a first down if they just get a yard out of this on 4th and very short. They'll try and run for him. And they are going to stop him on 4th and 1 as he'll wind up going backwards. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the first down. And this long drive is going to wind up yielding nothing. And they've now made 2 trips to the red zone and still looking for their first touchdown.
Not able to punch it in, and if you're on defense, your confidence is sky high. Because mentally, you're saying, hey, you're in the red zone. We're thinking we're giving up 3. We just want to give up 6. In this case, they end up not giving up the touchdown at all. They've got to feel great about what they got done.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They have been red hot, sometimes white hot here in this first half. They're just looking to add to that total right now.
And this has to serve as a reminder to myself because so many times I get wrapped up in the play calling, how they've sequenced things, how it's run. But, you know, at the end of the day, it's still execution. Those guys out on the field, and right now they are locked in and really looking good.
They'll try to continue to be locked in here as we get ready to approach halftime.
I think he's a little trigger happy right there, and it turned into an ill-advised throw into their zone.
Well, we know he has confidence. He'll throw it any place, anytime, anywhere. That time it fell incomplete. And he comes back with one complete. And he'll go out of bounds after getting this across the 15. 10 yards there, good for a Washington first down. Throwing again, Griffin. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating the defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down.
Now the Commanders going to burn the second of their timeouts,
as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Griffin. Thomas has got it. Complete.
Now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout,
as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half.
2nd down and 8.
Here's Griffin. He's got Thomas yet again, complete. This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard. Here's Griffin to throw.
Now throw right side here, going to be incomplete.
That might be the 3rd down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
He only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. So we have come to halftime in what's already a 2-touchdown game. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to our EA Sports Halftime Report. Let's get you caught up on what's going on around the NFL. We'll begin up in the Still City, Acrisure Stadium in Pittsburgh, where it was the home team who were able to hold serve and get a victory in their stadium. Tutu Atwell, a touchdown catch in the victory. From there, we head over to the Windy City. Check on the Bears at home, Soldier Field. And they were winners in that one over the visiting Tampa Bay Bucks. Caleb Williams, a touchdown pass in the victory. And one more to highlight, a good one on Monday Night Football between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Tennessee Titans. The highlights are fairly one-sided to this point. It's a 2-touchdown difference here at the break, but I wouldn't call this one over just yet. I think there could still be some fireworks yet to come.
Okay, Coach, thanks as always to you and the gang in Orlando as we welcome everyone back in for quarter number 3.
A 2-touchdown game, 14-0 the score as we get rolling again here in this second half.
And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Second half begins with a run by Robinson.
Takes this up just short of the 30, but he was able to avoid that earlier tackle. Nice move.
From the 29, here's the 2nd and 4.
Now it's Griffin. Looking middle, and that's complete. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. It's a first down, his 4th catch of the game after having 3 in the first half.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
They run the option here on 1st and 10. Now, during that run, an injury here. We got one of those big blockers in some discomfort. Now, the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. They work now on 2nd and 9.
From the gun, it's Griffin. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
Here's Griffin. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds.
Now we get a stoppage because, as you can see, a member of the Commanders in some obvious discomfort.
So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 46. They'll bring the tight end in motion right here.
Back to the ground with Robinson.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front, because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
Only able to gain a couple there, and it brings up 3rd and 5 now. Now Griffin.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens' 28. The drive stays intact with a pickup of 13.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
Throwing left side here, and it's complete. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a 2nd and just a few inches left. Going quickly here to Thomas. So they'll get nothing out of that play. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. Griffin will throw again.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And the Commanders are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they find a way to convert there on 3rd and 1.
And in a lot of ways, that catch is expected. Red zone presence, and that one was realized there. You've got to find your tight end in that situation.
Escape, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
Nnamdi Madubuike
able to record his 5th sack of the season.
Well, there's still time to rectify this situation, because the silver lining, they took a sack on 1st and goal. But that close to the goal line, that still definitely hurts.
They'll try again on 2nd and goal after going backwards to the 12. Now Griffin.
Setting up the screen, Harris.
Evades him at the 10. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. A nice job to get 11 out of that pass play, but now they face a 3rd and goal.
Robinson. Diving for the end zone, and he'll get there. Touchdown.
Well, this offensive line has really stepped up to the challenge here, because those Mastodons, they've been sensational clearing holes all game long. And this is great work down here near the goal line to give their back the space he needs to work his way into the end zone.
Extra point forthcoming. And it is now 21-0. That one was an extended drive, 14 plays all told.
And it was capped off by the touchdown run for Brian Robinson. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Ravens offense and their running back getting set for this next possession.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down.
Up past the 30, 2nd down coming up. That ground game contained again there, Charles, and that's really a big reason that they're trailing right now.
And give a lot of credit to that defensive front. That's exactly what they worked for all week, to try and take away the run game, make them one-dimensional. In the battle of game plans, theirs has been superior.
And they're able to swarm him behind the line, and his rough night continues. That 2nd down play nets a -4.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
Throwing is Jackson.
That's to the sideline and incomplete.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
The Ravens send their punter out now as he's on to kick it away. Averaging 50 yards a boot so far as this one's away. And we'll see what he can do on the return. It's a 45-yard punt, but a decent return there of 9 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They're just looking to do more of the same. They were good in the first half. They've extended their lead so far here in the second half. I don't know, they're just looking good on hitting on all cylinders right now.
And sometimes that means a head coach who really has a finger on the pulse of a team may not have anything to say at all. May tell the rest of the coaches,
up a little bit.
Just back it off a little bit. This team has it under control. I remember hearing about Bob Knight years ago in basketball, getting ready to give the final speech before the gold medal game in '84. And on the board, Michael Jordan had written, "Coach, after all we've been through, there's no way we're losing tonight." He didn't even give a pregame speech.
Wow, interesting. Well, right now, no speech is needed.
Brought down on the play by Trenton Simpson. Now 2nd and 9.
Griffin. It's brought in by Harris. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. It'll be a loss of 2, maybe 3 on the play. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 12. Now it's Griffin.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Give him 30 yards there.
Everything's been going right here in this one. This offense, they've been in complete control from the outset. And here's another big play. These kind of routes have been open all game long, and they continue to take advantage.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage.
Holding offense.
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Griffin. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the 3rd quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8. 7th play in this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And the Commanders are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
A lot of deflated looks on that defense. It seems like they just cannot find a way to get a key stop on 3rd down. Here's another conversion, and now this offense, they're in a position to go up even further as they've got it 1st and goal.
Over the middle, it's complete.
And he's going to be touched down right at the line of scrimmage.
They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal.
At the 7-yard line.
Option play. Here's Robinson.
He gets this down to the 3. Brought the power run out of the bag, but couldn't do a ton with it.
A chance to really put this game out of reach. Here's 3rd and goal.
Looking to throw. Griffin. And it'll be intercepted.
And the Ravens are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Well, still down quite a bit here, several scores. But, yeah, at least that's a start, Charles, getting the interception here. And, look, we're still in the third quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense, they haven't quit on this game. They stayed with it and got an interception and handed the ball back to their offense. And what you wonder about is a team that just threw that interception, they've got to be careful about developing a sense of complacency and thinking this game is over.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Buried by multiple defenders on the drive's first play. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. They'll motion the tight end across the formation. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. Just a 1-yard loss that time, but that's not what they needed. Now they're dealing with a 3rd and long. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Back now in Baltimore. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
The Ravens send their punter out now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. It's a 40-yard punt, 4 yards on the return. And Washington will have a short field here as they take over 1st and 10. And the Washington offense going back to work. An option handoff given to Harris. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3. 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 46-yard line.
Robinson up the middle. Pushing his way through. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. 83 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Out of the gun, Griffin. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Well, 4th quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they want to run their full playbook no matter who's on the field.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a 1st down. Well, normally you might say start running the football. You've got the lead here in the 4th quarter, but the way that they've passed it with such success, I don't know, maybe keep throwing it.
Yeah, I think you brought up something that goes against conventional wisdom, right? In this stage of the game, you would think you would switch to a running attack, but you're exactly right. They've thrown it so well throughout the game, and trusting this quarterback, I think you continue to do so.
He throws and he hits the slant route to Thomas. And the Commanders are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. Robinson. Yeah, he'll work free from 1 tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal. Robinson again. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. Brian Robinson Jr., his 7th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Commanders add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Everybody in the stadium knew what they were going to do right there, CD. 3 tight ends on the field, all that extra bulk, and they run it in.
And you saw where that one went, right? You run it over your best blocker. I can just see the head coach right now. I want to run this one over the big boy. And they got it done.
Point after, right down the middle. And it is 28-0. So that drive 7 plays in length. And it was capped off by the touchdown run for Brian Robinson. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. And Baltimore's offense set for this next possession. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. Just too much to handle on the other side in this one. They'll get 4 there out of the screen, and it's 2nd down. Jackson now. Throw left side complete. That's Porter. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. The Ravens get a new set of downs. Give them 17 on that pickup.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Off the play fake. Here's Jackson. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Now it's Jackson. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Thompson. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit them, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. On the option right is Jackson. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4.
And if you like defensive football, focus on the defensive end on this play. He does everything exactly right. Reads the play and make sure he spills it for a small gain.
And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. And this time, Jackson will throw it. That is caught. It's Bateman for a Raven touchdown. 4 yards on the touchdown grab. And the Ravens are finally into the end zone here in this 4th quarter. So they will get on the scoreboard here. Give them credit for that. Too little, too late, but no 0. Oh, you're going slow clap on me.
Not very nice, is it?
No, but they haven't been very nice on offense. It's been a struggle. Crew able to connect on the extra point, and it's now a 28-7 ball game. Oh, the Ravens say they have it. They do have it. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Facing a big 4th quarter deficit here, things not looking good. You know, this offense, though, they've been in the top half of the NFL so far this season, but in this one, well, their defense has really struggled. It'll be a gain of 5, and it'll be 2nd down. To throw is Jackson. On the move past the 40, and finally down at the 32-yard line. He's up to 87 yards receiving now, and it's a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
They go play action now. Jackson, he's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
Play action. It's Jackson. And a quick throw here. That's complete. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
After gain of 3, it's 3rd and 7.
To throw again is Jackson. That is caught. And down inside the 15 he goes. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Jackson. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
Now a pause, and there's an injured Raven in need of some assistance. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. And they'll keep leaning on the running game back to the ground. And he's got to be frustrated. Bottled up for the 3rd straight play. Here we go. It's Jackson on 4th down. Throw caught by Flowers. And he's not able to get away. He is stopped well short of a 1st down. John Harbaugh not afraid to go for it this time. Doesn't work out. And Washington will have it on the turnover on downs. So they've gone for it twice now on 4th down of this game, and both times unsuccessful.
I wish we could hear the headsets now between the head coach and the offensive coordinator. Now that they're 0 for 2, if they get into a 3rd situation, head coach might say, hey, you got anything for this one? Might get radio silence back.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And they just continue to roll right along, really. This has the looks of yet another victory as they hope to polish it off here in quarter number 4. And a hard-earned yard there as he ran through one would-be tackler. It's 2nd down. Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. In motion, the tight end. On 2nd down, another shot for Robinson. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. And even 100 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That's another gain of 15 on back-to-back plays.
All right, I don't want to get too poetic here where they talk about, the eyes being the windows of the soul. You know what else the eyes do? They see the open spaces on a field, and those eyes carry your legs to those spots. And that's what happened on that play. He saw a spot, an opening, and went and got it.
Well, he really hasn't ran the ball all game. 4th quarter here, need a big play, able to pick it up. So whatever the eyes saw and created, it worked. On 2nd down, another shot for Robinson. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. 7 yards there and a 1st down. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the 4th quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
So a victory here for the Commanders.
And it was their defense that really paved the way to this victory as they allowed the one touchdown, and that was all she wrote.
Almost want to do the defense chant right now, right? Defense with a couple of claps in there, but no one wants to hear that from me. Let's just talk about how they got it done, though. When you take care of every aspect of the game, shut down the run, control the airways, right? Make sure the quarterback is harassed. This type of performance you get. They can't fashion together any offense, no consistency, and they just took control.
So for Washington,